Need a laptop that's built to perform and designed to last all day? Select Windows 11 PCs starting at $499.99 are now at Best Buy. Learn more at bestbuy.com. Best Buy. Imagine that.
Katz and Cosby, entertaining and informative
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
John, you know it's Friday, and that means Joe Concha.
It doesn't have an official Friday until Joe Concha comes on.
And then until he does the yay at the end, right? You got to have that.
He missed one Friday, though.
Oh, we did. We'll forgive him.
I wrote it down.
We'll forgive him. Is that okay? What do you think?
Absolutely.
All right, Joe, take it away.
Hi.
Well said, Joe. Well said.
20 years, John, if you forgive me, please.
Tell us, what the heck is going on?
Oh, I don't know. We got a lot going on here. I mean, I don't know. James Carville actually said that Donald Trump did a good job with Iran. Said that, you know what, get out while you can. LBJ didn't, and George W. Bush didn't, and all these people in endless wars didn't. He got out, and Carville said that he did a good job. So, you know, I guess it's opposite day. Go figure, guys.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because
how right has Carville been in the last decade?
Yeah, I was going to say, were we doing the Nostradamus?
He hasn't been right in so long that I can't remember.
I can't either.
Somebody on television, I thought it was Joe Concha, made a list of 10 things he was consecutively wrong on.
Yeah, the Nostradamus. Remember, we had the Nostradamus stuff earlier in the week.
I asked him about Nostradamus. How right was Nostradamus, you know?
And you brought up how you went to school with him.
That's right. We went bowling on Tuesday nights.
That's right.
That's great.
By the way, now you also want to talk about Obama and that eyesore of a library.
Is that the library with no windows?
Yeah, is that true that there's no windows? I mean, it looks like a prison.
It looks like an ugly prison.
Yeah, it's an ugly building.
Guys, $900 million it cost to build that monstrosity. And to your point, no windows whatsoever. It's the ugliest thing ever. And we heard yesterday where we had people come up and say, well, we have to talk about the stolen lands that this Obama library was built on and pledge them. Well, I don't know, give it back to them then if that's the problem, right? So, but the problem was, the big problem was that Dr., all right, with an asterisk, Dr. Jill Biden allowed her husband to stay on stage. And while she left with Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, he's up there wandering around, does not know where he is. Watch the video. And it's so cruel. I felt almost sorry for Joe Biden.
I did feel sorry for him.
I felt sorry for him, too, when I saw it. It reminded me, remember at the White House when Obama came? Remember, Ed?
Same look in the White House. Obama came. Everyone was around Obama, and he was looking his normal vacant look.
And he had this glazed look like, where am I?
Exactly.
It was really sad. It was sad. And what a contrast to, I mean, it's almost like it's such an alternative universe, guys. You think about President Trump, who, you know, has the UFC event. He flies, goes all the way to France. He's dealing with G7. He comes back, has meetings. He's dealing with everything with Iran and Russia and everything else. And then you got Joe Biden, who doesn't know which stage left or stage right.
And the media goes after Trump's capacity.
Yes, exactly. They go after Trump's capacity.
A joke. Absolutely a joke. When you see that Donald Trump takes more questions from the press than any president in our lifetimes, times 10. And he's only like 5.5 years in. And then everybody's saying, well, you know, 25th Amendment, you know, we got to think about Trump's, you know, mental capacity. Oh, please. Compared to what we had, it's a joke. And at the same time, now what we have now, guys, is gas prices coming way, way down because of this conflict ending. And overall, I don't know what Democrats run on at this point, because outside of we're going to save democracy and Trump's really, really a bad guy, I don't know what they run on. I think that in the end, the House and the Senate stays with the Republicans, but I want to hear your thoughts.
I don't know. What do you think? I think it's still going to be tough just because of the way things go, but I think the Senate's going to stay for sure. I hope they both stay, but
if the Republicans hold the House, it's a whole change in our political cycles.
Yeah. So, imagine if that happens, that would be.
It's a huge change.
Just remember, you don't have Al Green asking for impeachment on day one anymore because he's not there anymore.
Great point.
Before we let you go, Joe, also, this is disheartening. This is sad. There was some poll about the percentage of Democrats that say that they will fly the American flag on July 4th. It should be 100%. It doesn't matter whether you're American, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, we're all Americans. But what does this new poll say?
Well, new poll says that 1 in 4 Democrats who voted, Democrat, whether Kamala Harris or anybody else, will fly the American flag on July 4th. 1 in 4.
Wow.
Meanwhile, you compare that with Trump voters where it's 9 in 10, right? So I think it's 10 in 10 personally. But overall, you hate the country because of who's president. In the end, you love the country regardless of who is in office based on the wealthiest country in the world, the most innovative country in the world, Amazon, Apple, Tesla, you name the country, the things that are produced out of, this country. Sydney Sweeney, right? Sydney Sweeney movies, like they come out of this country. That should be the end, I would think.
Wait. What about Tom Cruise movies?
That was pretty disturbing.
Wait, what about Tom Cruise movie? They come out of this country too.
They do, exactly. So I don't know. Love the country. Doesn't matter who's in office. I just don't get it.
The CNN poll.
They're an angry, bitter party. And at this point, I think that's why they lose the midterms, because they have no positivity. They have no positive message for the future.
CNN poll. It's CNN, remember, of course, is very pro-Trump, shows that only 29% of Democrats love the country now, as opposed to 70 or 80% back in 2000 and 2001.
Which is so sad.
And this is our 250th coming up, and they won't fly the flag?
Right.
Wow.
You got to love the country and appreciate the country, whatever political aisle you're on. Absolutely. Joe, thank you very much. You hear the music. Are you warming up? Are you ready?
I am, yes.
Okay.
What do we stand for? People.
All right, here we go, John. John, you ready? What do we stand for?
Truth, justice, and the American way.
Way.